Namaste beautiful yogis, and today I want to show you how to make my red latte recipe, which is real creamy and real rich and amazing, and really wanted to share this with you quickly. The ingredients you'll need for it is red bush loose powder, loose leaf. This is just a loose red bush chai powder, and that's what I have. You can grab actual just a plain red bush loose leaf. Mine happens to be chai, so I'm gonna just play on that theme and add chai ingredient, a little extra chai ingredient, so I make it a chai latte. Basically have it just, if you can skip the spices if you want to and just have the red bush powder. Now I will grab this and actually throw it in the blender. You can throw it in a coffee grinder so that you can blend it, grind it into a fine powder. The ingredients in here are 100% organic Rooibos leaves, organic cinnamon, organic spearmint, organic cloves, and organic cardamom. And I will add, in addition to that, a whole nutmeg, because I have a lot of powder here. I'll grab just a lot of basically pods of cardamom and a few allspice little balls, and I have fresh ginger that I will throw in the water and let them boil in there. So this is going to get blended in the blender in a dry form. For everybody that's asking, I'm using a blend tech, and I really recommend it. Actually, it's spectacular. And let's add a few teaspoons of cinnamon powder. And I'll actually throw in the ginger now. It's not gonna get completely blended because it's wet. Add it to dry ingredients, but that's okay, we'll do that. An optional brown sugar or palm sugar. So next I added probably 3 to 4 really full tablespoons of this powder that we created to the water. Sophie's drinking water too. And I'll let this simmer for just a little bit. I'm going to add coconut milk and stevia and a little bit of cacao powder to my coconut milk, and I will blend this in the NutriBullet because it makes it all frothy. And at this point, this is optional, you can add actually dry powder to your milk, so that's not simmered in the boiling water, and that will add extra creaminess. Just make sure that whatever you're adding is finely ground to complete fine powder. And in order to froth it, you can use a frother, a NutriBullet, or a blender and let it get all frothy and nice and thick. Next is the mixing, and I will just pour. I wanted to do it in a glass jar so you can see the color and everything, otherwise I would put it in a mug. And I will strain it as best as I can, obviously. You see how red this is and beautiful. Basically the whole thing is to make a really dark brew. And I will add the milk to it. You see the proportion is kind of, I'm eyeballing it. Look how pretty this is. Wow! Did I measure it right? And you can put a sprinkle of cinnamon on top to make it extra cute. And we are done. Look how pretty this is. Just look at this. Oh. The taste is insane. I'm gonna actually photograph it for Instagram and can't wait to share it with you, so I better edit the video. But this is seriously one of the most, such a rich, creamy, spectacular drink. I made it last week and I thought I have to make it for you. Shooting recipe videos for me is super difficult because I don't have like a counter where I can set the camera across from me, but this was so good that I had to do it. You can see the creaminess of it, and just it's so thick, it's beyond rich. And it's so good for you because red bush tea is really high in antioxidants, so this is antioxidant galore. And it has all these digestive herbs like ginger and cinnamon, warming spices. You can add black pepper in winter, and I can't say enough good things about it. So let me know if you tried, and post the photos of this drink on Beautiful Yogis or on Instagram and tag me. I can't wait to see your photos. I'm sure you're gonna come up with great photos just because this has a particular beauty to it. It has that rich latte color. And this is the coconut milk that I find works best for this recipe. It's not the best ingredients on the market, so I only treat myself to it very rarely. Nowadays I mostly make my milk, and you can certainly use a homemade hazelnut milk or whatever other nut milk, but this one really froths up nicely. So try it out and let me know. Namaste.